Hello everybody, this is teacher Huda and today we are going to learn English for beginners and intermediate students. We will start with a short story. We will explain the ambiguous words and after that I will ask you to construct sentences of each of the words we have explained and then we will revise some grammar lessons. Okay, so this is a portion of my screen and this is the short story that we are going to cover for today. Okay, the story called The Laboratory. Mia's father had a laboratory. Okay, let me zoom in like this. Perfect. Okay, Mia's father had a laboratory, but she had no idea what was in it. Her dad always closed and locked the door when he went in. She knew that he used it to do projects for work. He never told Mia what these projects were. One night, Mia approached the door to the laboratory. She stopped and thought, I wonder what crazy experiment he is doing now. Suddenly, she heard a loud noise. It sounded like an evil laugh. The noise scared her, so she walked quickly back to her room. The next night, her friend Liz came to her house. When Liz arrived, Mia told her about the night before. Oh, it was terrible, she said. Why don't we see what is in there? Liz asked. It will be a fun adventure. Mia felt nervous about going into her father's laboratory, but she agreed. As always, the door was locked. They waited until Mia's father left the laboratory to eat dinner. He didn't lock the door, Liz said. Let's go. The laboratory was dark. The girls walked down the stairs carefully. Mia smelled strange chemicals. What terrible thing was her father creating? Suddenly, they heard an evil laugh. It was even worse than the one Mia heard the night before. What if a monster was going to kill them? Mia had to do something. She shouted for help. Mia's father ran into the room and turned on the lights. Oh no, he said. You must have learned my secret. Your master tried to kill us, Mia said. Master? He asked. You mean this? He had a pretty doll in his hands. The doll laughed. The laugh didn't sound so evil anymore. I made this for your birthday. I wanted to give it to you then, but you can have it now. I hope you like it. Okay, so let's go to the vocabulary. And we will start with the first word is adventure. Adventure, okay? It is this word here, adventure. All right, so what is adventure? So first of all, we don't say adventure or adventure, okay? We say adventure. It's like ship, adventure, okay? So adventure is مغامرة, مغامرة. Okay, can you please give me a sentence with the word adventure? Or how about tell me about your favorite adventure? Or something that you do in the past and it is like an adventure. Okay? You can tell me this, write to me this, and I will try to correct it. Great. Okay, we have another word is approach. Approach. We will discuss how to pronounce the sounds sh and ch according to a certain spelling in the English way of writing. So approach is يقترب من. Approach. The boy approached his school. اقترب الولد من مدرسته. Excellent, good. Another word is carefully. Carefully. Okay, so carefully means بحذر. بحذر. Like the example, the baby carefully climbed down the stairs. تسلق الولد الدرج بحذر. Okay? Give me an example or a sentence with the word carefully. Or tell me something that you carefully do. Okay, excellent. Okay, we have another one is chemical. Chemical. Okay, chemical is something that scientists use in chemistry. مادة كيميائية. Chemical. Okay, for example, the scientist mixed the chemical. قام العالم بخلط المواد الكيميائية. Chemicals. Okay, for example, medicaments or meds, or we could say like yes, medicaments are composed of many chemicals. تتكون الأدوية من مجموعة من المواد الكيميائية are composed of many chemicals. All right, good. We have the word create. Create. يخلق أو يصنع, to create. Another word is evil. Evil. Evil هو الشر. Evil. So we have, in English, we have good, الخير, and evil. Evil, الشر. Okay, you can tell me a sentence or example with the word evil. Another word here is experiment. Experiment. What is an experiment? Can you guess? So an experiment is تجربة. تجربة. Okay? For example, the student did an experiment in science class. قام التلميذ بتجربة في حصة العلوم. Ah, this word is very, very bad. Kill. To kill someone. To kill someone is to make them die. يقتل أو قتل. Kill. Okay, this is a bad example. I killed the fly. You know what's the fly? It's an insect that flies very, very rapidly, and it does like zzz. Okay? It's always present when there is food on the table. So you kill the fly. All right, we have the laboratory is المختبر. This word here, all my students, almost all my students do make a mistake when they pronounce this word. So we don't say log, okay? It is written log, مكتوبة على طريقة log, but we pronounce it lof, okay? We use the F, it's the F sound at the end of the word, lof, okay? So lof means يضحكوا, okay? Okay, what I will ask you a question. What is something that makes you laugh? Can you tell me about something makes you laugh and how? Maybe it is a TV show, maybe it is a comedian, maybe it is something that your friends or your family members do, anything. Just tell me what makes you laugh. ما الشيء الذي يضحكك? Okay, so we have another word is loud. Loud يعني الصوت عالي ومرتفع. Loud, a loud voice. We have nervous, متوتر. We have noise, الصياح أو يعني أصوات عالية. Noise. Project, project مشروع. Scare, scare يفزع أو يرعب. My uncle was scared by what he saw in the room. Okay. We have secret. Secret is sir, secret, secret. We have shout. Shout يعني يصرخ في وجه شخص ما. Shout. My boss shouted at me because I was late for work. صرخ علي my boss يعني قائدي في العمل because I was late for work لأنني تأخرت. نسأل الله أن لا يحدث هذا. Okay, we have smell, a smell, رائحة, a smell. Okay. For example, smell is a noun and is a verb at the same time. اسم وفعل في نفس الوقت. For example, I smell the flower. أنا أشم رائحة الوردة. And the flower has a beautiful smell. للزهرة رائحة جميلة. Okay. We have another word is terrible. Terrible. Something that is terrible is very bad. Very, very bad. Okay. And finally, we have worse. worse. أسوأ. Okay, we have a bad thing, bad شيء سيء, but we have the worst or the worst شيء أسوأ منه. Okay? All right, good. This is good. Now let me share with you something else. Okay, good. So today we are going to see a new type of vocabulary. We are going to cover the seasons of the year. Okay, let's get started. Okay, the first season is what? هذه فصول السنة. سوف ندرس فصول السنة. The first season is spring. Okay, what is spring? Spring is فصل الربيع. Okay, فصل الربيع. We have summer. Summer. What is summer? بالطبع فصل الصيف. Oh, here we have fall. Fall in the American way. Americans يقولون fall. لكن في إنجلترا وفي الدول الأخرى يقولون autumn. Autumn. Okay. Autumn هو فصل الخريف. Oh, yes. And finally we have winter. Winter. So winter is فصل الشتاء. Okay. All right. So what is your favorite season of the year? Do you like spring, summer, fall, or winter? So you have to write me why do you like, what is your favorite season of the year and why do you like it? What are your favorite activities that you do in each season? This is how we will improve your communication. Okay, perfect. This is amazing. Now let's move to the grammar lesson for today. Is the past simple? We will cover the positive form, the negative form, and the question form. The class of today is going to be very, very interesting. Okay, so past simple, in the last or the previous class, we have discussed the present simple. Okay, now we will see the past simple. All right, so the positive form of the past simple is the pronouns, one of the pronouns that you have to use, plus verb plus ed. So started means verb plus verb. Okay, let me write it here. Plus verb plus ed. Okay, for example, I started, I played, I looked, I walked. Okay, verb plus ed. But pay attention, please. There are many exceptions in this rule. Why? Because in English, we have the regular verbs. We have the regular verbs, okay? And we have the irregular verbs. Irregular verbs. So for the time being, we're going to cover only the regular verbs, okay? To make it easy for you. So the regular verbs, one rule for all of them. The subject pronoun plus verb plus the ed of the past. Okay? Here they gave us an example. You started new diet. Okay? All right. Let's see the negative form of the past simple. All right. Yes. So in the negative form, we have pronouns plus did not or didn't plus verb. Here is a verb in general. Verb in general. Okay, plus verb. For example, هذه يعني لكي أشرح باللغة العربية هذه الصيغة السلبية للتحدث عن فعل ما أو شيء ما في الماضي. ففي الصيغة الإيجابية نقول قمت بشيء، لكن في الصيغة السلبية نقول لم أقم بشيء. في الإنجليزية نستعمل the subject pronoun بمعنى I, you, he, she, it, etc. plus did not or didn't يعني لم أو لم يعني العبارة التي تفيد النفي okay plus verb. لكن هنا انتبهوا في النيجاتيف فورم لا نقوم بإضافة ed هذه على الفعل لا نقوم بإضافتها نترك الفعل كما هو verb plus verb in the infinitive form okay so we say for example I didn't eat spaghetti yesterday I didn't play football yesterday she didn't okay let's use she didn't comb her hair yesterday okay right good okay let's move to the question form this is very easy my friends okay so the question form here we have did plus subject pronoun plus verb and pay attention without ed okay right so for example we have you started new diet this is the positive form started new diet لقد بدأت رجيم جديد okay but here in the past we say and when we want to ask a question in the past we say did you start new diet هل بدأت بالقيام برجيم جديد okay excellent okay let's try to use that with another verb for example play football you played football last weekend did you play football last weekend okay you ate no this is a irregular verb you walked down the street yesterday did you walk down the street yesterday okay perfect good all right so now let's do a small exercise we will do it together concerning this one is for the irregular verbs okay we will do another one yes we will do an exercise later we will do it later okay I will try to do a video just for the past tense especially for the irregular verbs because the regular verbs are very easy verb plus ed you walked you played you and in the past did you do okay today we're going to cover another grammar lesson it's about the comparative adjectives or comparative form okay why this lesson is very important because you will learn how to compare between two things okay you will learn how to compare between a small thing and a big thing a tall thing and a short thing what else something that is expensive thing with a cheap thing okay so here when in the comparative form we use adjectives like small big hot cold high long old beautiful dangerous something like this okay all right so كما قلت ما هي المهمة لهذا الدرس أو هدف هذا الدرس هو مقارنة الأشياء مقارنة شيئين okay I will show you how to compare between two things all right so we have smaller okay نقول smaller ونقول أيضا smaller than okay so let's compare between two animals to get to make it clear for you okay we have the mouse is a small animal and we have the elephant is a very big animal okay how to say that the mouse is small but the elephant is not small it is big we say the mouse is smaller than the elephant I will write it here for you. Okay, so we say that the mouse is smaller than the elephant. You see, this is how we do it. The mouse is smaller than the elephant, meaning الفأر أصغر من الفيل. Okay, big. Let's do big. The same example. We want to say that the elephant is big, but the mouse is small. How to say it in English? It's very easy. We say the elephant. Okay, the elephant is bigger than the mouse. Okay, it's very easy. So we say the adjective plus than. Okay, here the same thing, the adjective plus than. Okay, the same thing for all these adjectives here. Colder than, higher than, longer than, older than. But pay attention, please. There is an exception in English for this. We have in English two types of adjectives, short adjectives and long adjectives. Short adjectives are the ones that we have just covered right now. Short adjectives. Okay, these are short adjectives. There are very short. النعوت القصيرة الصغيرة. Small, big, hot, cold. You may find 3 or 4 letters only. Okay, sometimes 5. That's okay. So we have small, big, hot, cold. Okay. This we apply the rule that I have said to you of the short adjectives, which is the adjective plus er plus than. But for the long adjectives, it's another story. Long adjectives. For the long adjectives, like beautiful, like dangerous, expensive. Okay, these are long adjectives. نعوت طويلة, so beautiful. There are many syllables in an adjective. Dangerous, expensive. Okay, what do we do for these long adjectives? It's very easy. The rule is more plus adjective plus than. Okay, I give you an example. The girl is more beautiful than her sister. The girl is more beautiful than her sister. We don't say is beautifuler or dangerouser. This is not correct. We say is more beautiful, more dangerous, and more expensive. Okay, do you know the Lamborghini car and the Dacia or the Uno car? Okay, how to say that the Lamborghini is expensive, but the Uno car is cheap in رخيصة, and Lamborghini is expensive, غالي الثمن. We will say the Lamborghini is more expensive than Dacia. Okay, Lamborghini is more expensive than Dacia, for example. Okay, this is just an example. All right, good, good. Please give me an example of the word small, big, hot, all these words here, okay? In a sentence in which you compare between two things. أعطيني مثال بكل هذه الكلمات هنا بطريقة أنك يجب أن تقارن بين شيئين. Okay, and also the long adjectives. هذه النعوت الطويلة. Beautiful, dangerous, expensive. Okay, you have to give me an example and I will correct it. All right, this is good. Perfect. Okay, do we have anything else? Yes, we will do just a practice. Okay. All right, this is very easy. Okay, so in summer days are than in winter. Okay, look at this sentence. We have long. We will compare between summer days and winter days. Okay, how to say that summer days are long, but winter days are not long? So we say in summer days are longer than. Okay, longer than. Okay, a Mercedes is than a Fiat. We have expensive. How to say that Mercedes is expensive, but Fiat is not expensive or less expensive? Okay, so we say a Mercedes is more expensive than Fiat. Okay, let's do another one. Maths is than history. We have difficult. Okay, we don't say difficulter. We say maths is more difficult than history. Okay, I have just done only 3 examples. I will leave this exercise for you and you have to do it yourself. After that, you tell me the answers and I will try to correct them. Okay? That's amazing. So I think that our class for today has come to an end. I am very happy to see you today and thank you so much. See you in the next video, inshallah. Goodbye.